America loves to wage war. We have a long history of waging war. Waging war allows us to sell weapons. It allows us to control the resources of other countries. It allows us to profit from rebuilding the same countries that we have destroyed. So we don't like anything that gets in the way of us waging war. And anytime some pesky group starts to protest and talk about human rights and the death of innocent civilians, we pull out the War 101 playbook. The War 101 playbook. And the first step in the War 101 playbook is to silence dissent, discredit people who are protesting, shut them down. We've seen this over time. We saw this during World War I. We had the Espionage Act, which made it a crime to say anything that undermined the war effort. We saw this during the Vietnam War, where politicians accused student protesters of being controlled by the communists. And during that time, student protests were violently repressed. In fact, a number of students lost their lives in Kent State. We saw this again during the Iraq War. Before we invaded Iraq, anyone who talked about restraint was accused of being a terrorist sympathizer. Sorry, we have to wipe out an entire country. And if you don't agree, you must be siding with the terrorists. And guess what? We're seeing the same thing right now, although on a much bigger scale. Any dissent is locked down. We have laws that are banning TikTok. We have laws that prevent students from speaking out against Israel. We have police who are disbanding peaceful protests. And we have allegations that the protesters are being controlled by nefarious foreign forces. Don't believe any of this. This is all a lie. The only reason we're hearing this is so that a small group of people can keep on waging war at the expense of humanity. Peace.